Hey guys, we're back with what I like to call the letter, because that's what it's called. So we're gonna click new game, and there's gonna be a jump scare. So I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna go to the other room. I'm just gonna turn my volume down and close my eyes. Okay, thanks. Okay, there we go. Is that it? Oh, we're good. We're good now. We're good. Oh, this came out of prologue. Wow. Lord William and Lady Elizabeth. Okay, like we're gonna be skipping this, but because we beat the first round. It was passed under their only child, Charlotte Ermengarde. Started since the 1620s. After Lady Charlotte committed suicide. Okay. It's been like half a year since I read this, so I mean, good luck. Oh, thanks for good luck. So we can go to settings.
Hello, Isabella.
Shut up your holes!
Are you there?
You're dead to me.
Where are you?
Skip mode instant. There we go. And so we're going for like max everything.
I eat other things too.
So I think that's good. Yeah. And just my sound's the same. Just turn it down a little on my end. So we just skip. I think one of these kills us. Or no. Let's get the flowchart up. Why not? So we're doing the everybody lives ending now. It'll probably take us like what 10 to 15 episodes to do. Well, maybe not that many. I don't know how much new content there'll be is the thing. Ashton's route will probably be completely different. And Luke's will... yeah, given Luke, Hannah will be, there. That's going to be different. So I need to go to community guides. Oh, Zachary's will be different. Basically everything will be different because Isabella's alive. How to get each chapter ending. No. How to get truant? No. Flowchart guide finished. Okay, open that up. And zoom in. Be brave and look up. Oh, there's not a difference here. So, one, you have to do the quick time event. The other, you don't. Oh, this is where the opening plays. I'll skip it. You can go look it up on YouTube. Or my second video. I think we'll check with the supervisor. Yeah. We're going for the, everybody likes this ending. And this one's important, I think. Do we want to show it to girls or... Show girls the letter, -1. Hannah, negative affection for Luke. Oh, negative affection. Oh, that's weird. So it's better for us to not show the letter.
Rose,
I think that's what we did. I remember I had issues choosing that one last time. Change the subject. Just +1 Ashton.
you keep asking me about my work, yet you haven't said a...
So stay for the movie is +1 to Ashton and Zach, -1 to Rebecca. I think that's probably the better option. So stay for the movie. Oh, there's a new line there. Oh, I didn't realize. It was just one line though, so stay for the movie, like we did last time. Now this one, it's either +1 Zach or +1 Ashton. Last time we met with the professor, I kind of want to see the Prius just to see if he's another reskin of that. The chief inspector and the bartender. Given, they implied... They had the same sprite. And voice actor. What if they're all through the same person? But I think Professor's probably...
I'll think about it,
better
but
idea.
if...
Help me. A sensation. Cold, sickening, drowning. Can I skip? Yeah. It's probably her referring to... Now this one, my instant noodle days are over is the right choice. Well, for
Okay,
points.
let me do that again. Guess what, guys?
No more. Break into Orion. She probably said the ghost. I know you're trying to help. Shut up. Wow, which one of these could be the right choice? Oh, it's possible to get like +3 Rebecca points if you choose to stay home and see the movie. Just go to the professor. I know you're trying to help is obviously the right choice. Not bad after all? You can be nice when you're trying. Those both sound kind of... You're not bad after all is +1 Ashton romance hints. You can be nice when you're trying. Friendship. I think if everyone lives, you're forced into a romance ending, right? I think? And... If we're gonna do one of the romances with Ashton, which is either Isabella and Ashton or Ashton and Rebecca, I think I prefer Ashton and Isabella. Like, I mean, I don't really care too much either way. But, like, she gives him a kiss on the cheek, right? But, like, Rebecca, she's like a meaty head. Talk about her job.
I'm just...
Now we need to go to work here to not die or fall into a coma. Which the coma ending's interesting. I'd like to like. There's an ending. I looked it. Well, didn't look it up. I read about this. If Isabella falls in a coma and then you kill everyone else off, she gets a unique ending. Go to work. Quick time event. And then Isabella's alive. Moping won't get me anywhere. Okay. So, we're actually going to start reading now. I'll do this after I finish Isabella's. And here's our relationship with everyone. Oh yeah, with Rebecca, it's kind of... We'll have time to fix that. Moping won't get me anywhere. It's just like one of those things, isn't it? You deal with it with a smile, no matter how bad things get, and hope for the best. Though my whole body feels like lead and my limbs are sore, push myself away from the chair and head for the shower. The letter I dropped on the floor last night flutters open as I pass by, unfolding for no one else but me to see. Every word that there stares back at me. They sneer. They ridicule. Like living beings fully aware of what they've done. With a huff, I pick it up and shove it into my bag, perhaps with more anger and frustration than I'm used to showing. This too, I'll deal with. Somehow, I'll find a way and make things right. I have to. Before it takes more people from me. Even if I must do it on my own. Papers rustling, telephones ringing, feet shuffling. Overall, today looks like a typical working day at Rare Realty Corporation. Except it isn't. Oh, I'm getting a phone. I'll cut it. See you guys in a second. It was a 20-second phone call. I could have just left it. It's the worst. Now I have to edit. Except it isn't. The air is thick with tension and unspoken questions. No doubt everyone present has already heard about Yo's. If they missed last night's report, they'd likely see it in the morning news, in the papers, or on various news sites on the internet. Everywhere is a bitter reminder. In fact, everyone's giving me a wide berth, as though mere mention of Rose would be enough to trigger something in me. It's appreciated, but it only serves to create a bigger hole in the place Rose has left. After lunch, my boss calls for a meeting. I don't have to look up for my work to know what it's about. He's in a strange, pensive mood today. Don't have any respect for a dead colleague. Oddly, I appreciate it more if you just chatted at me today. Anything's better.
I'm sure you've all heard of what happened to Miss Cooper.
Sir John.
She was a valued member of our team and she will be missed. There's no date for a funeral, yet. But those who wish to attend, kindly speak with your respective supervisors. By the way, has anyone heard about our still AWOL staff?
Oh yeah, they're dead.
None? HR, you know what to do. Santos, a word? In my office?
Uh-oh. At the end of it, I've been given the entirety of Rose's workload, including finalizing the rights papers, and been promised an ample compensation for my efforts. I think he's expecting me to be happy about it. Instead, I immerse myself in my work. I have to, anyway, if I want to forget. Time flies when you do. Oh, Employee of the Month. Time flies when you do. By the chance I give notice, it's already late. We already had that one before. Yeah, let's go and clear everything. The new is annoying. Can we see the profiles of every... Nope. Everyone's already gone, leaving me in the company of our radio and member of our janitorial staff. I don't even know his name. Rose likely does. She remembers people easily.
The
like
Luxbon Police Department continues its search for the following reported missing people.
The radio blares names one after another. Hold on a second. Missing? Aren't they? Still, I have to check. Granted, I turn back to my desktop. The loud tapping of my fingers against the keys fills the office for the better part of my shift as I look through everything. The background about the place, its history from its current owners, and list of employees hired under BRC. And I'm right. Of course I am. BRC may have a lot of staff, they have a lot of agents hired, but I don't remember those names anywhere. After all, they're part of the crew who worked with us in preparing the mansion for the open house. Then the letters... No, that can't be! Oh, that's not what I'm thinking!
But Rose is...
Something snaps into place in the fraction of a moment. These people goes... The letter... And the game. You know, we title dropped.
I need to... No. If it's like this, they still won't believe me. I have to make sure of it first.
Evidence doesn't lie. That's what Ash often says, right? Okay, so this is how... She just kind of is like, hey, remember all the mansion? Here's a list of missing people who worked on the mansion. If I have proof, then maybe. I don't want to get my hopes up yet, but maybe there's still a way I could save them. The letter, my phone, papers, anything that will be useful. I grab all of them and stuff them into my bag. Can't stay here. There's something I need to do. There's something those people should... The noise gets directly through the room, stopping my hand short of cramming a pen into my bag.
Hello? Anyone there?
Someone must have left their printer open again. I may be in a hurry, but if I don't turn it off, another person is certainly going to have a fit tomorrow over wasted company resources. Most of the time, it's Rose who does the nagging, but... The clicking of my pen in my hand is a welcome distraction as I search for the said object. Each stride my feet takes also echoes throughout the empty workplace. I've lost sight of the janitor minutes ago, with me being the only one left. Tapping my feet against the wooden floor is something I soon learn to appreciate. Oh no. Did she kill the janitor? Doesn't take long for me to find it. No, the janitor saves her, cleaning up this mess. That's what I'll say. By the time I turn it off, 5 pages are already strewn about on the ground. The paper tray also have been left ajar. Sighing, I pick each of it up to put someplace proper. But the page that greets me next makes my blood run cold. Ha! Funny! The chill that makes its way up my spine is as numbing as that day in the attic. The sheets crinkle under my tense grip. All I can hear is my breathing as it gasps through my gritted teeth. But before I can even gather myself, take the first steps out of here, total darkness suddenly envelops me. And as if hearing every horrid thought running inside my head right now, something snaps. A soft creak grating through the thin veil of stillness has descended into the room. Every muscle, every bone in my body goes rigid at the sound. Familiar. So familiar now. Yet my own traitorous curiosity still pressing me to take a careful peek over the cubicle's wall. I wonder what could be over there. A ghost? Nah, it's her. Standing in the only exit of the office, albeit facing away from me. She's gonna like twist her head around one hand with the ears, right? She doesn't even need to turn around for me to notice the same misshapen face, tattered clothes, and inside the gate. The same person in the attic. Take a step back. The pen I'm holding slips from my hand and... her entire head turns. Classic. The scream almost escapes my mouth, and I duck under my table as quickly as I can. That's not how you get away! My heart is pounding hard against my chest. I can hear the bone-chilling sounds of her walk. The weird clicking that follows her. The telltale squelch of something wettish walks towards me. Nearer and nearer. You're in the ghost realm. The janitor can't save you now. The sounds are slowly getting louder. The only thing keeping the whimper from escaping me is my hand as it covers my mouth. She knows you're there. Someone, please save me! Anyone! Close my eyes, muttering a continuous stream of prayers, all while attempting to steady my own breathing. Please don't let her hear me. She knows you're there! QTE automatically skipped. The seconds, minutes stretch out before me agonizingly. Like what? Did the ghost accidentally walk into the real estate company and be like, oh yeah, I need to go, check out this real estate. She didn't know as well. No, ghosts are like, well, is she omnipotent? Well, no, that'd be ridiculous. Like, but she knows. Slowly, I open my eyes to take a peek. Okay, here we go. Don't dare move or make a noise. In the face of such terror, I can only beg that on silent please whoever it is out there. Please don't let her know this. I want to live. Oh. Huh. I guess Zachary comes in his round? Huh, that's weird. I mean, from what we've seen of, you know, not only survivor, but this game likes to make it so you don't really know if you got the good ending or not. Like with the Hannah one, that was kind of up for debate. But anyway. Wait, I'll probably get Hannah's ending and then call it there. Open up the flowchart here because I don't know which one's the right one here. I think actually defend myself is the good option here. And I think I chose stay silent last time. Remain silent, negative Luke. Defend myself, positive Luke.
Yes, I am very happy, Luke. Because for once in a very long time, we are doing what I want. I'm ecstatic. Understood? And this would be perfect if you stop acting like a child who needs their nappy changed.
Ooh, got it.
We will be leaving after lunch for the Ermengarde mansion. You are going to park your rear in the car and keep mum. And you are going to behave during the tour.
Needless to say, and I'll just go Luke and Hannah endings since that's just kind of most natural. Like, why not? Needless to say, Luke looks a bit shocked in a little outburst. He opened and closed his mouth a few times, struggling to reply before he crossed his arms to look like, well, a moping child.
Any more rules for this little excursion of yours, Your Highness?
No wine.
You know, this is probably one of my favorite songs of a letter. Like, none of the songs are really too memorable for me. But I just kind of like, you know, the calmness of the song.
No wine?
What? No wine?
Unacceptable! I am already not allowed to the tasting, and you would deprive me of that simple pleasure?
If I see you take one sip today, I will put the stocks under lock and key. Do you understand me?
Don't forget the bottles he keeps in his dresser.
Whose side are you on?
How many times in one day can you ask that?
As many times as I need you, traitor.
Okay. I'm really conflicted on how to feel about Luke. Like, do I like him or not like him? Like, both? What? Free up my schedule.
But I guess we can free up a day to meet with you.
That's what I chose last time. Okay, I'm a good person. You'll be a great father. Apologize for bringing it up. I think both those sound okay. Oh, threaten Marianne option. Ask for her silence. That happens if you show Isabella the letter and have negative affection for Luke. You'll be a great father. What did I choose last time? Okay, that's what I chose last time.
Carly likes you well enough.
Here's accurate. Oh yeah, and Hannah has 3 romances. Just realized that, you know, because she has Marianne too. And stop it.
I'll stop if it makes you uncomfortable, sweet.
This tending to the garden is positive. That's not what I
was
chose
just
last
tending
time.
to the garden, sweetie.
You were?
For a moment, he looks skeptical. I can tell by the gleam in his eyes, the way he sits up in attention. Thinks I'm lying. But I can see no point in bringing up Zachary and aggravating him. I did tend to the gardens for a bit, so it's not a complete lie. Just a little white lie. Besides, I know just how to please him. Sauntering over and circling around him, place my fingers on his shoulders. Wait, no, Lou. No, let's have a little groan before melting like butter as I massage his shoulders.
I had to make sure they didn't ruin your favorite daffodils.
He does like that.
Oh, that is wonderful.
He still looks like the man with a yellow hat. With the yellow? A yellow? Not sure. The man in the yellow hat. Or something like that. The guy from Curious George. Not sure if he means the massage or the flowers, but I'll take it. This is better than a fight.
So, absinthe.
Absinthe!
Just one glass, Loosh.
I suppose I can let this one go. A bit too late anyway, you've already drank half the thing. But remember your doctor's orders.
Yes, I'll try to drink less.
Just pull a Kinzo. You can live for eternity if you just keep drinking. Alcohol's your blood, Luke. Never forget. I felt like I made a joke similar to that last time.
Hey, I'm only human. Do you want one?
No, thank you.
Supper is spent in silence with nothing but the occasional sound of silverware. A grand feast has been served. Well, grander than usual anyway. Most likely due to Luke's complaints of stress. Platter of... No, not reading it. And we can probably skip. This one's important. This is the... I think this is the choice that kind of killed me. I think we want to call them out. So, hold on. I need to look at death flags. Did not open the hatch. Normal positive affection with Luke. Okay. Ooh! There's also the memory fragments that we need to get. Oh, we can get that next time around. On the true ending. So, call them out. And did we go through all of it? No, we didn't. Take a deep breath before reaching out again to whoever's inside. Learn from experience that people respond better to kindness than threats. Shouting angrily will not help in coaxing them out. Marianne, get out of the cellar!
You, in the cellar? Do come out. We don't want Luke waking up and finding you in there, do we? That man would go ballistic thinking someone was trying to steal his precious wine.
Still nothing.
You can have a good cry. Just not in there, yes? Why don't you come out here and we can have a cuppa and you can tell me all about whatever it is you're bawling about?
How long am I standing? I am standing here, however. I'm starting to think of myself as a fool. I do not want to acknowledge the other feeling I have, especially as the wailing took an eerie turn. That of being played with didn't sit too well with me. I had to stop myself from getting too hot-headed as I tried one more time.
Now you come out of there! That is an order from the lady of the house, do you hear me?
Look at... Her eyes don't really match her expression too well. Like, she sounds like mad, but like, not... She sounds stern, but not mad. But no, she looks like insane here.
Why, I ought to...
Freezes a hand clamps down on my shoulder. The dread I've been feeling all this time makes it itself known as I kneel, unmoving, not even daring to breathe. And it's just like Luke, or Johans. I can feel my heart pounding against my chest. But the touch is gone as quickly as it sees me. It was only Johans, I see when I look back.
Apologies, madam, for touching you like that. You were not responding to my voice, and you looked about ready to wake the whole mansion up.
I'm sorry. I was getting rather loud, wasn't I? But that crying woman in there, we must do something about her.
And then Johans is like, what crying woman? Goes silent for a moment and just looks concerned. At least, I'd like to interpret it as concern, given how... That's stoic, right? Is it stock? I think... I remember this word having a weird pronunciation, I think. Our head butler usually is. It doesn't matter. Rather, must have been concerned, as he takes off a glove and presses the back of his hand against my forehead, for his worrisome inquiry.
I beg your pardon. What? Crying woman? Are you feeling well, madam?
In the cellar? Can't you hear her?
No, stop.
Madam, Hannah, no one is down there.
What?
The cellar is locked. Only Luke and I have duplicate of the keys. Nobody is down there.
Johans knows something about this cellar. He's like the cellar man. Like he's the ghost of the cellar. I stare at him in disbelief. When I listen once more, I hear no crying. Tugging at the hatch for good measure, prove his words to be true too. The thing won't budge unless I had a key, short of using power tools on it.
Perhaps it is time for you to go to bed, madam.
Wait, but you can open the hatch.
You are simply tired and hearing things, a perfectly normal human experience.
John's just like, oh yeah, saying things perfectly human. No ghosts at all, ha ha ha. When, like, and then he turns around and puts on his ghost mask. Or he takes off his Johan's mask and turns into a ghost.
But if you are still experiencing auditory hallucinations in the morning, you are free to consult with me.
There's a cold feeling in the pit of my stomach as he helps me up to my feet. What he says makes sense. Who am I to question someone who used to be a doctor? Oh, I used to be a doctor? I'm just tired, that's it. Long day of moving, the interview, dealing with Luke. This all drained me of any proper sense.
Yes, I suppose you're right. I just need some sleep, that's all.
Of course I'm right. Go on then. Gute Nacht.
What's that mean?
Good night, Johannes.
I don't speak.
Good night, house.
Good night, house. The house is the ghost. Oh, it's just fatigue. That's what I keep telling myself. Although I can't ignore the strange feeling in my gut. Where are we on the branch? Okay. Either there's something wrong with this house, or there's something wrong with my head. Sleep will just be elusive tonight. Okay, there. Now we should be back in the common round. I think be honest with me is... I mean, just be honest with me as always.
Be honest with me, Marianne.
So now Joe Hodge's security, along with a concerned-looking Officer Lee. Please don't make me listen to that scene again. The surrounded and moved to escort the hysterical woman. Judging by his pale face, this heard the whole thing, but I feel nothing but pity for them.
I'm so sorry for her behavior. She's been under a lot of stress. And the alcohol.
Okay, this is all new, I'm assuming.
Talking nonsense, that's all it is. You're not allowed to drink because of the baby, Shelley. What are you thinking?
Nothing to see here, people. Move along.
Is there really nothing here about the ramblings of drunk? Yes, that's right. There's no way that what Rochelle says is the truth. What she says doesn't match up. I know Luke. Such a scandalous meeting are to be arranged. He won't do it in such an exposed place, especially not near his precious flowers. He definitely won't promise responsibility over a child, unless it can be helped. Besides, Luke will never... You'll never go so far as to sleep with another woman, right? Okay, fine. Who am I kidding? I'm to be completely honest with myself. He might cheat. With a bit of temptation, a bit of alcohol, which is mine. Maybe, like, it's possible, but... Doesn't that just make my blood boil? To even think of the slightest possibility of infidelity. He isn't too far off when he told me of how Luke still acted like some young hotshot bachelor. Starts to make me think, work for a happy ending because we're going Luke route. So if we choose that one, does that like open up the Marianne ending? Oh, and it also opens up the Zachary ending. Okay, but no, we're for a happy ending. Takes two to tango. Achievement. Becky's words are still fresh in my mind. What's her relationship value now? Nearly maxed. I can't help but think that the girl, plucky woman that she is, has a point. I love Luke. I'll have to fight for him, don't I? So far, I've been doing nothing but sitting on my behind, hoping it'll fix itself. Soul Mess definitely isn't going to fix itself. Dare that woman try to drag her name and our relationship through the mud with her lies. And at my own party, determination fires me up as they take a step forward into the middle of the fray. All the while, she's been screaming. Signal for security to stop, and I can already feel the glower on my face as I stare into hers. She wilts as soon as she sees me. She starts to grow anxious, and her protests die down. Exterior haughty, angry expressions turn into a horrified realization. Rightfully so, she should be scared. It's not like there's a ghost behind me, What is that thing that they say again? Never wake a sleeping dragon? I have to think that Luke is the one in charge, that he's the one to be feared and appeased. They think me as only the pretty wife. They forget that I'm just as capable, just as worthy of respect.
I invite you, my friend, into my house on a day of merriment, and you insult my name and accuse my husband of infidelity. What have I ever done to make you treat us with such disrespect? You are no longer welcome in any of our estates, our properties, and our businesses. And we will no longer patronize yours.
Got her!
Now, escort the girl and make sure she isn't standing even an inch within our grounds.
What? Got her? I barely know her. She looks devastated. Reasonable. This does make her into a pariah, doesn't it? Pariah? You should feel concerned, but I can't find even an inkling of mercy within me. I don't know what her plan was. I don't know what she wanted to make out of this. The money? Luke? Doesn't matter what you want.
You won't show your face to me ever again if you know what is good for you, Rochelle.
Do you think Luke did? I mean, she is Lee's wife, right? So, I mean, and he has that thing with Lee where, he's kind of protecting him from legal repercussions. So, I mean, I don't think he would.
Take her away.
Unless he didn't know. But it sounds like, they're they know each other. The tension is thick in the air, and the silence that embraces the room is so set that one can practically hear a pin drop. There are worried and almost fearful glances from some of the guests, but they all know this is well within my right. She's the one who started this whole dilemma. It just so happens that I'm the one ending it. As long as everyone holds their tongue and don't interfere, none of the consequences matter to me. Especially when my darling looks at me with a different trend in his eyes. It almost seems as if he's proud of what I've done. It spurs me on more than anything. Nonetheless, I still act upset, because this does not change what just happened. He still has a lot to answer to. Because even if the woman is lying, there's always an inkling of truth in every lie. So when I turn on him, to say that the shock he displays brings me gratification is an understatement. Of course, there's no reason to make a husband and wife spat into a public spectacle. Some privacy will generate the least number of headaches and complications. Everyone is still far too busy in the ballroom. Most of the staff are still in the kitchen. A sharp glance at anyone who will go through the doors is all it takes me to make them retreat. The most private we can get without me dragging Luke all the way to our bedroom is the foyer.
And you. We are going to talk about this, Lucille Mitchell-Wright.
She says phone it! God, Luke! God.
Not now, but we will talk about this.
Look at that look. It looks like I'm dead inside. It's over.
Right! I swear that is not my child, no matter what that woman says. Hannah, darling, you believe me, don't you?
I believe that it isn't your child. But you never said that you did not cheat on me with her. We'll have a talk about that tomorrow. Among other things.
What for? What other things?
About us, Luke. This isn't right, this doubting each other and not talking. That's why we'll talk. If anyone needs me, I'll be in our room. I'm in no mood to be talking with anyone about anything. Especially nosy baggers who have no business with any of it.
Should I be worried? Scared? Because you know threats do not work with me, Hannah.
None of those. You should know I'm not your enemy, Luke. I need rest. That's all.
Of course, you must be so tired. You've earned some peace. I'll take over the party from here.
Good night, love.
Good night, Buttercup.
Sometimes I forget that leaving Luke to handle a party is a horrible idea. October 29th, Saturday. Last time it skipped to like the... Oh! No, it didn't skip. Okay. Well, maybe it didn't skip last time. And that's a different picture then. She banned her former friend from setting foot in any of their properties. She was last seen dragging her husband all the way to the mansion's foyer in order to set things straight with him. And... somewhere in here. There. Okay. And... we're close. Because come morning, the dining hall is a mess with a few of his drunk friends sleeping about. At least a dozen men and women are scattered about, sleeping like they're in an alcohol-induced comas. Even Officer Lee is there, sleeping off the effects and still clutching a bottle of a 1998 Jumilla, I don't know, alcohol. No doubt, Luke has served some of his stores in absinthe. Judging by the faint burnt smell, they've all set fire to the latter too. Nuit Bahimene. That's French for, no... Rhapsody. There's only so much I can tolerate, as we have Johans retrieve every single one and get them a cab. They are everywhere. On the table, on it, and underneath it. Some are even in the kitchen.
Nap time is over, Kinder. Time to go.
Luke was like, my parents are gone. Let's open the wine cellar. Wahoo! And oh dear, does this make our valet mad now? Though he's still a man of silent fury. Although it's a little treat to hear him utter curses in German from the other room. I imagine Luke will be amused as well, if it isn't his guests that are being thrown out. Instead, he's brooding in his seat, rolling a stalk of daffodil in between his fingers.
He's energetic. And you aren't drunk. That, or you are getting better with handling your hangovers without your dog hairs. Should I be looking out the window to see if the sky has turned red and if pigs have started to fly?
Haha, very funny.
I am unfortunately completely sober, Hannah.
And how does it feel not being hungover?
First time ever, let me tell you what.
Still miserable.
It'll get better.
Or so they say. You wanted to talk about something?
You know, for once, I wish you were hungover. Maybe this isn't the best time for this talk.
No, please. I do not like loose ends. And this is a bloody ugly loose end.
Then, first things first. I want you to be honest with me. Just between the two of us. Without others to impress. without people listening in. Just you and me. Did you or did you not sleep with Rochelle Lee and got her pregnant?
I didn't get her pregnant.
What about the first part?
But the thought of having a child with her? Can you just imagine it?
Gross.
Or rather, don't. I can already see it. It'll look like that ruddy pig boy from that Young Wizard book.
Ruddy pig boy. So he's referring to Harry Potter there. Pig boy. I'm trying to think. Who's a ruddy pig boy? Like one of the Slytherin dude's friends? Malfoy, one of his friends? I read those books. Hold on. Like, you know, he had the two lackeys. Is he talking about one of them?
I don't care about Once Upon a Time. What I'm asking is if you were with her the other night during my party.
Him not showing up in most of the gatherings I've hosted in the past is nothing new, of course. One I have last week is no different. It's merely another thing I've gotten used to between us after things turn sour. But after Girl Show's outburst last night, I won't deny feeling the disappointment. The betrayal. What's done is done, however. Though at the very least, just don't want to hear the truth from him.
She made me meet with her the night of your party, but I swear, I only agreed to go so that I could tell her I wasn't having none of it. It isn't my baby. I don't even think it's Lee's. Poor bloke. I mean, I probably slept with her once.
Luke!
We were probably incredibly drunk, but that would have been a long time ago before she was preggo.
Are you sure, Luke? You're not making anything up or leaving anything out?
Of course not. I swear it on my mother's grave.
She's not gonna bring up the fact that basically he just implied he slept with dozens of women. He swears that he says, as he hands me the flower with such tenderness. And I believe him.
Well, if that's all you wanted to talk about, you shouldn't have made me worry.
For the sake of my sanity and for the sake of our marriage, I'll pretend that you never said any of that. Are you sure you aren't drunk now?
Haven't had a single drop and hating it.
Would you like something to drink? Because I'm not done. I have something else to tell you.
No thanks, maybe I will after this little talk you wanted to have. I already told you, and you already said you believe me that the brat isn't my child. I already spilled that I might have had drunken sex with her once, and you wish to wipe that off your memory.
But Hannah's pregnant, right?
So do we have anything else to talk about? Because have at it.
Because I remember the throwing up in the toilet scene. And in any form of media, if a woman throws up, either something incredibly violent just happened, like Doki Doki, but that's 1 in a million, or she's pregnant.
I'm all ears.
You're pretty miffed for someone who just admitted to his wife that he's cheated.
And you're stalling. I can tell that incident has you shaken up. So why don't you just spit it out and get this all over with?
I'm pregnant.
What? Come again?
You heard me.
I don't think I've heard this song before.
You've got to be kidding, right? This must be some kind of joke. Are you taking the piss at me? Because, woman, I don't need a second fake pregnancy.
Instead of answering, however, I stay silent and let the matter of the facts sink into his head. His face heats up for a moment before he goes pale. He raises a hand in the hopes of asking for a drink, but the morning staff are still busy evicting the last of his inebriated companions. Whatever. He doesn't even bother to bark out orders, as if he's lost his very voice. Actually, it looks like he's on the verge of hyperventilating.
This is Anna, darling. I need some air. How long have you been?
3 months. And the twins. Although we don't know yet if they're a boy or a girl or both.
Good God! Twins! I'm going to be a father to 2 tiny babies! Breathe, Luke! Breathe!
We're still here. So the ghost is gonna show? I think we might need to call it. Because we're getting like the 40-minute territory, and that's... This will probably go for like 50 minutes or an hour if we don't call it here, so... Well, we can do next time. Since I'm calling it here, there'll be a climax in the next episode, which will drive ratings up the roof. And so I think I don't think I'm gonna start renumbering everything. I'm just gonna add to the title the letter part. This will be 51. Everybody lives, or the letter Everybody survives part 1. I don't know if I want to. I'll figure it out. I have time before I start uploading these because, well, I have like 2 weeks. Because I have like a backlog of about 7 episodes and I alternate. So, yeah. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time. We'll be back with, the whole pregnancy reveal. Well, it's just about over now, but you get what I mean. The finale of Hannah's Route, where she lives, and then we start Zachary's, which will be completely new because Zachary's Route opens up with Isabel's death. So I'll see you guys then. Bye.